Hello, it's Friday night. I have just gotten off work, and later I may go out drinking and carousing, but before that, let's pursue some more noble ideals and continue Iom's run in the dungeon. I watched my last two videos, and I forgot that I had left an area excluded upstairs. Oops, I did not mean to do that. But let's deal with it with our battle sphere. There we go. So I'm going to go back to level 3 of the dungeon. Oh, no, that's right. I pressed the wrong button. Go. Dungeon. Level 3. And just check out that excluded area. You never know what's there. I'm a little finicky about leaving things in the dungeon. I like to clear it all off. Pay attention to my vehement piety. It might go down because I'm not killing things constantly. Which is one of the things I don't like about Vehement. His playstyle is not congruent, or his benevolence is not congruent with my playstyle. And if you'll recall in the first video, I avoided Terrence. Oh, that battle sphere died pretty quickly. And excluded an area right about here. So let's go see what's there. There's probably nothing. Almost certainly nothing that I can use. Where did I exclude? Right here. And there we go. Such is my obsessive compulsive disorder. So back to the lair. Let's see if we lose a pip of piety. Luckily there are some creatures to kill on the way. With the help of our battle sphere. Go, lair 1. Okay, let's give dazzling spray a try here. Well, that did nothing. Let's try it again. Yeah, pretty useless. This isn't exactly a danger, but it's not entirely a pleasant situation. There we go. One battle sphere and one mystic blast took him out. And we'll go down to the lair. And here we are. We managed not to lose... Oh, I forgot as I was up there to get the books, so I'm going to go to the temple. Which is where I left them, I believe. Let me just double check. Yes. I've decided on this run to do something a little different. I've taken the fire route many times. And I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to, since this is an experimental run, I might as well experiment. Let's drop all the books here and make a little library. So I was thinking I'll go with Summon Scorpions and Poisonous Cloud and hope later to get Poison Arrow. I've never actually used Poison Arrow. I hear it's good. It used to be overpowered apparently, and it's apparently a very good spell. So to that end, we are going to memorize Summon Scorpions. If I can find it. That will allow us to memorize, to get our poison up a little bit. Our evocations is okay for now. That will go off. Spellcasting back on. Conjurations back on. And we'll put on summonings and get that up a little bit. It's usually not advisable to train on I have a Lantern of Shadows, which I probably won't use, so I'm just going to drop. That Lantern of Shadows reduces your line of sight by 2 squares, as well as the enemies. It's useful, but apparently it nerfs your spellcasting in some way or another. At least prevents you from wielding a staff. And my Staff of Conjuration is pretty good, so down we go. These snails are pretty tough. Another battle sphere. There we go. I would really like to find a ring of magical power. Or something a little better than the 2 regeneration rings I'm currently wielding. Let's see how Summon Scorpions goes. I'm not much of a summoner, as I've said before. I don't like the summoning playstyle. It's slow, it's tedious, I find it boring. But that being said, it's always good to have a couple summons around you just to tank damage and to distract your enemies. So no matter what sort of caster you are, I recommend always having a summon. Okay, our Veomed has given us extra range on our spells now. And here we go. And here is a good demonstration of the power of Battle Sphere. Oh, I miscast it. You know what? I'm going to cast it. I'm going to Mystic Blast him. And that was enough to take him out. I was getting ready to evoke Blink, sorry. Even though it's only 13%, which is not reliable. 13% is, of course, not bad, but I found the random number god tends to encourage failure when you really need it. And that's layer 2. Down we go. I'm going to turn off summonings at about level 3, I think. Maybe level 4. I don't want to raise it too high. I just want Summon Scorpions to be usable. However, Summon Scorpions is a bit of a sticky wicket, because if your summoning is not that high, then the Scorpions will appear hostile. Erica. Let's take a look at her. Spellweaver. I don't know if she can banish me to the abyss. I'm going to, this being an experimental run. Did I press caps lock? Oh, I was still in look mode. Let's see, what can we do here? I was thinking about a dazzling spray. It'll be a horrid waste of a turn. I'm near starving. I have a teleport. I have 8 teleport scrolls and a teleport wand, so I'm okay in that area. So we can take some chances here. So let's see what happens. Okay, that worked. She's confused. Now let's drop Fulminant Prism, and we'll put it right here. And back off 1 and 2. Okay, she is invisible, which is not good. I am starving, which is very bad. I should have seen to my food level. I'm going to eat this pear. That should only take 1 turn. Now, I'm not sure where she is, but she's got to be around there somewhere, so I'm going to drop another. I'm not quite sure. I think I dropped it right on her, which is not good. Well, this is definitely not good. What to do? There's a staircase right there, so let's try backing off. We just resisted an effect. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to eat this meat ration. I'm going to heal up. Oh, I'm going to kill the spiny frog. With my battle sphere. Inner flame is something I don't want, so we're going to recast battle sphere, bring him downstairs, and go searching for Erica. And I have no idea where she went. She must have fled. She was pretty heavily damaged, I imagine. She took a fulminant prism to the face. but she is not the kind of person, or the kind of enemy you want to leave lying around and run into her at an inopportune time, which I have just done. Mana's very low. I have not identified my potions, which is a pretty bad tactical error. By lair, you should have them memorized. Also, I have not yet been working on my defense because I have been memorizing so many different types of spells. Also, a pretty bad lapse of judgment on my part. Summon Scorpions is 17%, so we're going to try it and at least provide a little bit of shielding around me. Okay, one of them is hostile, and that's okay. The other two Scorpions will take him out, especially if we tell them, and that will leave some room between us and Erica. Okay. The hostile Scorpion's dead, Erica is invisible, and we have no choice but to flee into the unknown. Our other choice is to circle around up to the north. I think I'm going to do that. Erica's killed both of our Scorpions, and we can dive if we wish. And I think I will, rather than risk the run to the other staircase. Aha! This is survivable, especially with a battle sphere. Oh my god, no it isn't. Big trouble. It's time to teleport. I'm going to use a scroll rather than the wand. First I'll use a scroll of fog. Then I will use the scroll of teleportation and carefully back off. There's absolutely no guarantee I won't teleport into a worse place. Thank God I teleported somewhere relatively safe. So, oh, we have no potions of curing? This is insane. I don't like that 6 status we have right now. But there's not much I can do about it. I'm going to start identifying potions with my 2 scrolls of identify. 2 potions of mutation. That's why you don't randomly quaff potions. I'm going to try that unknown scroll too. That was a very bad move because that was very loud and it's going to draw all sorts of trouble towards us. I think only 1 creature responded to it. Nope, 2. So what we have to do right now is recover mana. Okay, the sickness didn't damage any of our attributes or health. That's a good thing. And hopefully we can get some potions identified. 3 heal wounds, that's what I was looking for. Let's explore and go back upstairs if possible. There we go. Wow. Not a good place to go upstairs. I'll fight as much as I can. As soon as something gets beside me, I'm going to jump down again. And Mystic Blast these guys. There we go. How's our Summon Scorpions? 14. I'm going to turn off Conjurations for a little bit, and Spellcasting. I want to get Poison Cloud up and running as soon as possible. So let's try to find another staircase up. I'm not too worried about being an extra level deep. Ooh. I am a little worried about this pack of war dogs. There we go. We'll back off from that slug. And Battle Sphere. Oh. Extra steps, very bad. I have no hunger status, so I'm going to use the prism here. I think that's a pretty good place. Now we're going to move down 1 and another. Excellent. Not really, because it didn't kill them all, so it's time to battle sphere, and I'm taking a lot of damage, so we're going to Mystic Blast and hope the ball of energy explodes and damages more than just one of them. There we go. Oh no. A Black Mamba. This is Mystic Blast time. And thank God I had a battle sphere up. Blink Frogs. Battle sphere is very good to have around when you're fighting Blink Frogs. And Vehement is returning mana on my kills, so I didn't run out of mana. Elephants, oh great. There's never one elephant. Now it's time to flee. I'd love to get to that staircase. I don't think I'll be able to. I'm going to run to the south. The elephants are probably going to be a little faster than me, yep. Do I have any options? 2 potions of speed. That's what I want. We'll take the potion of speed. We will try to double back and get that to that staircase. So we're going to draw them off and circle around here. And taking one elephant up with us won't be too bad. Mostly because we have the speed boost. The speed boost just wore off. We're going to get a battle sphere up, and we're going to Mystic Blast him. And finish him off with Magic Dart. Excellent. Then we're going to eat him. Alright, let's finish off this level. For some reason, auto pickup turned off. Oh, probably because of Erica. Who coincidentally is still around on this level, so it's going to be important to keep an eye out for her. This is a pretty good time to use the Fulminant Prism, but I think its hunger status is 3 pips. It's not bad, but looks like Battlesphere and both Battlesphere and Mystic Blast are hungerless now. Summon Scorpions is also hungerless, and its power and cast failure have gotten to an acceptable level. So summonings goes off, spellcasting goes on, conjurations goes on. Poison increased rapidly, which is pretty good. I'm going to turn it off and put on air. And if possible, we're going to go back upstairs to our books and memorize Poison Cloud. Oh, hello, dog. Dogs drop clean chunks, but elves do not. I don't know what this game has against cannibalism. Okay, Poison Cloud. Ignite Poison. Poisonous Cloud is 19%, which is not bad. Alright, taking a look at my spell list. I've got 1 utility spell. I do have the ability to blink. My main damage dealer now is Issy's Mystic Blast. And Fulminant Prism is fairly decent. It's got pretty good power, and I can surround myself with poisonous scorpions at any given time. So things are looking good, and I haven't spread myself too thin. I'm a little concerned about. Did I clear this level? Yeah. I'm a little concerned about. Oh God, this isn't good. What am I concerned about? I'm a little concerned about getting into poison magic. It's only useful for so long. But again, I don't expect to really make this a long run and live too long. You never know, though. However, apparently Poison Arrow is always viable. We shall see. I will need something to back me up, though. Let's drop a prism here. Back up. And one more. Fanar takes some damage. and we're going to Mystic Blast him. He hit me with a bolt of cold. It's fine. I can knock him back. There we go. He summoned an ice beast, but that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, an elven robe of cold resistance and a staff of cold. Those are things I do not want. I wouldn't mind eating them, but no, unfortunately he didn't leave a corpse. Erica! Hi. Have a fulminant prism. Oh, she turned invisible again. I have to eat something, and I can't afford to eat a bread ration right now. So I'm going to back up. I think she somehow avoided the prism explosion. I'm going to back up. We're going to eat a bread ration. And let's go back down the same stair. Okay, excellent. She's still damaged, and she's visible. What's the best way to take her out? I can poison her. And Mystic Blaster. Excellent. I love Poisonous Cloud. It's a useful spell. And it's an incredible spell if you have the Boots of Running. For some reason that Hydra did not get poisoned. I guess they're poison resist. Okay, but he died nonetheless. Poisonous Cloud's at 10%. It's getting castable. I'll raise air magic to 6. I think I don't have much use for air, apart from hopefully picking up repel missiles or deflect missiles later. I think air is probably better to raise since it has other applications rather than poison, so I'll leave poison at 7. I'll raise air a little more, and we'll get Poison Cloud. Oh, another Hydra. There we go. Now it is time for intelligence. I think at this level, level 12, I should get 2 intelligence points. I'll select one, and I'll get one automatically for being an elf. There we go. Excellent. And that should do wonders for my hunger levels. Fulminant Prism has gone down 1, I think, so that can be a spell I can use a little more often. Although hunger in the lair is not something to really be concerned about. I can always eat. I can eat chunks anytime I want. I can foolishly stand toe-to-toe with dangerous creatures. Conjure Ball Lightning is what Vanitas is offering now. No, I don't want it. Vanitas has so far offered me nothing useful. It's auto pickup. Oops. I somehow turned off crawl. I'm telling you, this new keyboard, I hope I saved it yet. Okay, we're back. Let's turn off on auto pickup again. And off we go. Herald, and he's sleeping. Let's drop a prism. So far I've been a little unimpressed with the damage it does. Oh, I do not want to shoot through my prism. Herald is not attacking it. You see, it didn't do a lot. The battle sphere seems to be a lot more useful. And I forgot the other benefit of Sif Muna, probably one of my favorite benefits of her. Hers is the ability to forget spells. I like playing around with a whole bunch of different spells. Vehement is not the guy you want to choose if you want to forget a lot of spells and, you know, play around with your spell levels. Alright, Prince Ribbit. I'm not too worried about him. He's just an ordinary blink frog almost. And my armor's pretty good. There we go. Get our mana back up. And as I mentioned before, defense is going to be important. We're gonna have to turn on dodging, and I'm gonna leave spellcasting off. I'm gonna turn spellcasting on. I'm gonna turn conjurations off, and I'm going to get dodging and a little bit of armor, as well as pick up a little bit of stealth if I can. This is about the time I like to start working on defense. It starts to get fairly important after the orcish mines. And I'm going to chow down on some more of my perma food here. I really shouldn't have done that. There was, I think, even fresh meat within sight. Uh-oh. Okay, he's down, which is the grave danger. Excellent. I'm really disappointed with Fulminant Prism. Maybe I should get my hexes up a little more to see if it becomes more viable. But, you know, right now, I didn't even have to memorize any of these spells, really. I'm making do right now with Mystic Blast and Battle Sphere. And Summon Scorpions is always good to have as a backup. But apart from that, you know, I don't really need any of these. But it's always nice to have options when you get into a sticky situation, so. I'm just magic darting these blink frogs. Now I'm going to turn to Mystic Blast since they're right next to me. And my Battle Sphere comes through again. What would I do without that guy? See, I just wasted 4 magic darts, which is 4 mana on that snake. I should have just used Mystic Blast. That costs 4 mana as well. And it gets the job done a lot better now. As you can see, I just took out an elephant with 2 Mystic Blasts and 2 Battle Sphere shots. Pick up those rings. Hopefully one. I think I saw another ring down here somewhere, so as soon as we take out these elephants. There's the other ring. Okay. And this seems to be one of the games where... Oh, I have 1 scroll of Identify. I have lots of scrolls of Remove Curse, so I'm just going to try on the rings first. And we'll replace the Ring of Regeneration. We don't know what that is, and it is cursed. We'll read the Remove Curse. Now, curse doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad ring. It usually indicates a bad ring, but not necessarily. Nevertheless, I will identify this ring first, since it isn't cursed, and I don't know what it is. And hopefully this will be an Identify scroll that gives me 2 or 3 identifications. Protection from magic. Well, it's better than double regeneration, I suppose. I'll have less hunger problems. Part of the reason I was running out of... I was low on hunger status so often is I'm not used to wearing even 1 ring of regeneration. So I was misjudging my spellcasting to hunger ratio, which is pretty much intuitive by now. I don't even think about it. Okay, dodging's going up. This is giving us survivability here. I want to get armor up to maybe 5 or 6, and then I'll turn it off. Dodging can go up to 10. Well, the higher the better, really. But I'm not willing to invest too much in it right now. Okay, that's Lair 4. I'm really going at a breakneck pace here compared to my other crawl videos where I was so slow and meticulous. It's probably going to catch up to me eventually playing this quickly. It's a matter of focus. Once you start losing your focus with crawl, you should just stop playing. If you're tired, you should probably stop playing. And the lack of potions of curing is pretty bad. That could easily kill me. I'll have to take I'll have to pay extra attention to not being poisoned. And Mystic Blast, I didn't really like it when they changed it from an upgraded magic dart to a weakened version of the previous Mystic Blast with the chance of explode. I just moved towards a Hydra. That was very foolish, but I can get him with one more Mystic Blast, thankfully. And now I'm going to switch to Magic Dart to save mana and let my Battle Sphere do the work. Battle Sphere does not take your experience. It doesn't matter if the Battle Sphere kills anything. You still get full experience. And what was I saying before? Oh yes, I liked the previous direct damage Magic Dart or Mystic Blast, but I'm starting to like this one as well. I like how, on occasion, more often than not, it explodes and does damage to everything. Like there. And you see how quickly I'm just devastating these enemies with my Battle Sphere. I am assuming that Battle Sphere will become useless at some point. Venom Bolts. Bolt of Magma. Orb of Destruction. I like the Orb of Destruction. It's one of my favorite spells. I want it. I'm going to get rid of something if I have amnesia. I do. I have a lot to get rid of, but I think Fulminant Prism has to go. I haven't been impressed with it. Maybe it gets a lot better if its power level goes up. As of now, I'd rather have the Orb of Destruction. There we go. In which case, I'm turning Conjurations back on. No, I'll leave it off. I'll leave off spellcasting, and I'm even going to turn off armor, and I'm just going to get dodging up to 10. I feel fairly comfortable stopping dodging training at 10. And this would have been a pretty good situation for Fulminant Prism, actually, but with Battle Sphere, I find it fairly redundant. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you've had a different experience. You can let me know if it gets any better. Like I've mentioned before, I am not very experienced with the new Conjurer or even the new Crawl. Hungry again. Okay, here's our first check. Death Yaks. It's time for a Poisonous Cloud. We're going to drop it in there and start running. Where there's one Death Yak, there are many more, and they're the same speed as me. Let's take a look around the dungeon. There's a staircase up. I'm going to head towards it. Draw him out with the magic dart, get his attention. Throw up a Battle Sphere and Mystic Blast. Excellent. Dodging's level 8. We're hungry again. Is there anything to eat? There's a frog. We'll eat him. I mean, I can see when the enemies get more powerful that Battle Sphere will... There was only one Death Yak. I've never seen that before. I mean, this This is unbelievable. I've never seen just one death yak. Okay, this video has run to 34 minutes, a little over the time I intended because I stopped paying attention. So we're going to leave it here for now, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you again shortly. Bye-bye.